Okay, so it's July 12th. Our landlord's daughters just left a little bit ago, and they gave us papers from a lawyer, and we have to be out by August 31st. So, plans change. They're not going to give us time like they said. We roughly have a month to find a place, pack up everything we own, get our finances in order to move, and move out. Awesome. Hey guys, welcome back. Hold on. Let me tell ya. So, I have not eaten dinner yesterday. I have not eaten yet today, and it's 3:30 in the afternoon. So I have nacho fries. Here's the cheese. It is 90-some degrees. I'm sitting here in the parking lot, and I have the windows down, so it might just melt right now. Right here, live on camera, melting. I have soft taco supreme, and I have 2 crusty peppers. That's everything. Ooh, there's a couple stragglers in here. Okay. So a couple days ago, I filmed my life update. While I was filming it, Jay was feeding the kids because we were just eating up like our 4th of July leftovers, burgers and hot dogs and chicken and stuff. So while I was filming that, he was feeding the kids, and then I finished filming, went downstairs, and a freaking storm rolled in, like a crazy storm. Oh yeah. So storm rolled in, we lost power. It was like 8:30. I said she'd be back on at midnight, but I'm like, I can't have the kids, like, it was pitch black out with no electricity. Like, it's just not gonna happen with diaper changing and all that stuff. No. Jay was already ready for bed because he had to get up at 3 in the morning for work. He had to work 4 to 4 all week to make up his hours for Friday because he was having a vasectomy Friday. So we packed up, went to my mom's, in one car, thinking that Jay would get up and go to work, and my mom would just take us home on our way to work. We wake up, still no power at our house. She's like, okay, go ahead and go to work, Mom. If my power comes back up, I'll have my grandma come get us, take us home. No power, no power. I checked on AEP's website. It was saying we should have power by like 3 in the afternoon. I did not take a drop of caffeine with me. My mom does not have caffeine in her house. I called my grandma, see if she'd bring me some Diet Dew and come and help me entertain the kids, because like my mom's house is small, so we like had to hang out in the living room or like the 1 bedroom. So there's nowhere for anybody to get a break or silence. So the baby didn't sleep for crap. Allie, who usually sleeps good at my mom's house, they didn't give me any napkins. Are you kidding me? Wouldn't sleep for crap. So my girl comes over, saves the day, brings me Diet Dew, brings us lunch, hangs out for a couple hours. My mom calls before she was leaving work at like 6 o'clock. Like, are you still at my house? I said, yeah. I said, we still don't have power. I said, now it's saying we won't have power till midnight. So she stopped and got dinner. I'm so hungry. I brought home Lee's to feed us. So like, okay, I guess we're spending the night here because the kids were getting tired. It was close to bedtime. We had to get up Friday and I had to take Jay in for his vasectomy. So like, we'll just stay here then. So like 20 till midnight, my neighbor texts me and says we have power. So our power was off for like 28 hours, 27 hours, somewhere around there. According to the USDA, you know, a full freezer, the food will stay good for up to 48 hours during a power outage. A half full freezer for like 24 hours. But most things in your refrigerator will need thrown away after like 4 hours. Awesome, right? So next day, we get up. Friday, we get up. Go to Jay's procedure. I actually stood up by him, holding his hand and watched. Like, they did the one side and it was fine. They got to the right side, the second side. He was coming up off the table. He literally had tears. Like, the smell of burning flesh, because they use like that burning tool. I'm actually watching what they were doing. Like, it finally got too much. So they started like stitching him up. I kind of let go of his hand. He's like, "What's the matter?" I said, "I need to sit down." So I went and sat down for a couple minutes, and the nurse turned and looked at me. She's like, "Are you okay?" I said, "I think so." Well, next thing I know, another nurse is coming in. She takes my blood pressure. It's like 80 over something, and I'd been sitting there for like 5 minutes. So they had me lay on the floor. Jay's stitched up and getting dressed. They had me lay on their cold floor with my feet up in the chair. They put a pillow under my head and kept me there for like 15 minutes. And then they checked my blood pressure again, and it went up to like 96 over something. It's like, here I am, supposed to be Jay's support in his ride home, and here I am laying on the floor, blood pressure bottomed out, just from everything, I don't know. So we leave there, and I take him home. At this time, it's after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I take him home. The kids were still at my mom's, and she had contractors at her house fixing her foundation, and one fixing the door, like replacing her front door. Spectrum was at her house to work on the cable lines because she was having issues with her cable lines. They get Jay home after 1. He says he went to Wendy's, so I drive clear out here by Meyer to get Wendy's, take it home to him. I sit down and start to eat. Oh, I got a KFC Cheeto sandwich to try, which was delicious. It tasted like movie theater butter, like popcorn butter on it. I don't know, it was good. So I eat that. And my mom texts me, want to know when I'm going to be there because all the noise was too much for Jax. He wouldn't go to sleep. Alex was terrified of it. And she had a bunch of things to do. So I stuck my food in the fridge, ran to my mom's, picked up the kids, packed up all of our stuff. Well, they fell asleep on the way home. Adri stayed there to swim. So I just brought the 2 little ones. They fell asleep on the way home. So I brought Alex in, put her on the couch. She stayed asleep for like 3 more hours. Brought Jax in, put him in a swing, which they had both been crying for their beds. Alex was crying for her bed at my mom's. Jackson just cried because all he could do was lay on the floor because he like pushes himself, so I can't leave him on the couch. So they were home and happy. I went in, gave Jay some more medicine, got him situated with ice packs and something else to drink, and sat down to freaking breathe for a minute. I was going to start emptying out my refrigerator, but I'm like, I just don't have it in me right now. I'll just wait. Next thing I know, my landlord's daughters are at the back door. They're like in their 60s. I'm guessing. They're looking in the back window, knocking on the back door. It's like, what the hell? They didn't even call. We told him that he was having his procedure done. So I opened the door and like, well, we can come back later. I said, well, he's laying here. I said, he's not even dressed. He's just laying under a blanket, icing himself. Like, he just had this done a few hours ago. And Jay's like, well, can they come back tomorrow? And the one's like, well, no, I'm going back to Florida. So it'll just be Melissa, I think her name is, tomorrow. I said, well, they're already here. Just let them come in. Well, their husband was there too. They wanted me to let him in so we can go down the basement to look at a few things. So they sit there and talk about, you know, they talked to an attorney, and the attorney, you know, just said that, you know, at their dad's age, it's just too much stress for him to be a landlord now anymore. Like, he's doing better. His procedure, his little surgery procedure went fine, but he just can't be a landlord, and with his daughters out of town, they need to sell. And she's like, well, we need to sell, like, now. So they're sitting there talking. the plan was they were gonna, if we needed 8 months to find a place, that was fine, because they were gonna replace the windows, fix the foundation, fix the driveway, have the basement like totally scraped down and treated and sealed because it leaks all over. They're gonna do all this crap. Well, I go down in the basement to see if the husband needs more lights. He's down there taking silver tape and taping up the holes in the ductwork. So apparently that's all the work they're going to do to the house, because then before they left, they said, well, here's a letter. It says on the letter, my father is in no condition to discuss anything at this point. And it has their phone numbers on it. And in the letter is a letter from an attorney saying we have till August 31st to move out. It's today's July 13th. So 7 weeks. They're giving us 7 weeks to move out. There's a realtor thing on there, and when they were there, they're telling me, they said, there's gonna be a realtor here in a couple days putting a sign in the yard. So you're gonna have to move some stuff out of here so they can take pictures. And when it comes time for people to come walk through the house, I need you to pick up all your kids' toys from the dining room and put them in bins and put them in the garage so it looks like a living room or a dining room and not a playroom. I'm just sitting there, tears pouring on my face, like, are you kidding me? They didn't tell us August 31st. We found that out when they left in the letter. They never said, because I was under the impression that it would be a few months while they worked on stuff. No, according to the letter, they're not fixing shit. We have till August 31st to be out. And we're not to contact their father because he is in no condition to deal with any of this. Blah, blah, blah. So then that's when I filmed the video clip that's in the beginning of this video. I was crying all night. Like, I would walk into the pantry to get her snack and I would cry because that's her home. I've been there for 8 years. It's the only home my kids have known. Like when I walked her up to take her to bed, she was counting every step, because that's just what we do for nap time and bedtime. She counts the steps. We go to bed. Like 7 weeks. Anyone that has moved, no, 7 weeks is not enough. Especially, we can't just up and buy a house. And yet, they told us we could buy the house that we're in. We can be the first ones to buy it. They're listing it for $100,000. But it needs, like, literally $30,000 worth of work. It's like, it was going to be different for us to do the land contract thing, because they were going to fix all the shit that was wrong with it. Now that they're not, they're going to list it for $100,000. If we want to buy it, we can, but we have to have the loan and everything done by August 31st. First of all, I would never pay $100,000 for that house, especially with everything that needs done with it. Second of all, no home inspector is going to go in the basement and see the black mold all over the place and approve somebody to go move into that house. Some of the windows don't even have frames on the outside. I literally have the dining room windows taped to the inside of the window frame because there's no frame on the outside. The window just kind of like flaps around, because those windows are the original windows. The house was built in like 1910. So we have 7 weeks to find a place big enough for all of us. We can't buy. We're in no condition to buy. I can't get a loan for a house because I don't freaking work. Jay can't get a loan for a house because he doesn't have the best credit whatsoever, and he filed bankruptcy like, I forget how many years ago, but I think it's still on this thing that he can't even get a loan. So trying to find, we're looking around like in decent areas here, and anything with even like 3 bedrooms. I cannot do smaller than 3. Like the 2-day stay at my mom's showed me that how much we cannot cut down. Yes, we can do smaller, but not that small. There's 3-bedroom freaking tiny apartments that are going for like between $900 and $1,300 a month. Like, who the hell has that? I could buy a freaking $150,000 house and have like a $500 a month house payment. Like, this is just, it's ridiculous. It's stupid. I'm so pissed off. So right now, I just got the kids situated because Jay's dying on the couch with an ice pack in his lap. So I got the 2 little ones situated so I could finally come to the store, because I have to throw away all of our milk, our eggs, our cheese, our lunch, like everything that was in the fridge, which perfect timing for that too. So I'm coming here to the store to just get the basics, because I don't want to like we don't even know what we're going to do. We don't know where we're going to live. Everybody's telling us to just, no, wait, making them actually go through the process of evicting you, because that will take like literally 5 months for all that to happen. It's like, I don't want to do that, but if we don't have a place to go by August 31st, like, what am I supposed to do? Go try and get assistance to get an apartment for me and the kids because I don't work, and then Jay go stay with his parents because we can't find anything in 7 weeks? Like, that's what everybody's telling me. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get government assistance for me and my 3 kids because I don't work. I don't want us to be temporarily in one place and then knowing that there's not enough room and then a few months later move again. Like, who likes to even move in the beginning or to begin with? I'm trying to stay positive, but they couldn't even have the balls to tell us August 31st. They gave it to us in a letter as they were leaving. Probably a good thing because I would have went off. Like, I'm not even 3 months postpartum, and everything is just building up and building up and building up, and I'm ready to just snap on somebody. So I'm eating some tacos. I'm gonna go to Meijer, just buy what we need. I have a $20 coupon at Meijer, and I had a $50 gift card for Walmart. So I just went to Walmart and got diapers, because we need diapers for both kids. I got pop there, because I didn't want to get any food, because it's literally in the 90s. So now I'm going to go over to Meijer and use my $20 coupon and just get what we need here. And go home and pretty much throw everything in my refrigerator. Sorry, I just spit. Throw everything from my refrigerator into the trash. Milk, eggs, cheese, lunch meat, open pasta sauces. I have heavy cream in there for recipes. I think I need to throw away the guacamole, the little individual packets. We have 2 refrigerators, so I have 2 refrigerators to empty. I just bought like a big huge pack of bacon from Sam's. I got the big huge packs of string cheeses. I do have to throw away some things from the freezer, because like the ice creams, they started to melt, and it says to throw those away if they started to melt. Popsicles haven't changed their shape whatsoever, so I'm not going to throw those away. I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. The letter says, you know, our landlord's name, but his signature's not on it anywhere whatsoever. And they said, well, if we have to get power of attorney, you know, if that's what it takes, then we'll do it. But we were just hoping we could all do this with cooperation. It's like, take all my kids' toys out of my dining room whenever someone's going to show up, and hide them in the garage, and empty out my house to take pictures when you're taking it out from under us in 7 weeks. Are you kidding me? I hope that house sits empty for a freaking year and they keep making that house payment without anybody renting it, because I'm so pissed. I hope we find something. I really do. I'm staying positive. I'm hoping, but what a joke. Oh, yeah. I'm so pissed. I was in the all night last night. Yeah, I threw this underwear in the store. I wore it yesterday to his appointment. Last night I was in the heartbreak stage and just sat and crying like all night. My eyes are so puffy and red. This one's messed up because my sister had her dog at my mom's, and she kept jumping on the couch. I didn't think about it, and at night I lay down on the couch for a few hours and woke up with my eye matted shut. I'm allergic to cats and dogs. If they're like dander or hair gets anywhere near my eyes, it's like a week of recovering. But today I'm in the pissed off stage. I can do this, I can figure things out, whatever it takes, we'll figure it out. Even though in the back of my mind, I'm like 7 weeks. Like, who the hell? People that even are trying to move and are planning to move on their own free will can hardly make it happen in 7 weeks. And here we are against our will when I want to take down all the ceiling fans we put in, like every light fixture, everything that we've done to that house that we haven't charged them for. Because for years we thought we were going to end up doing the land contract or rent to own thing when they fixed all this crap. And I'm in the pissed off stage. I'm sure when I go home and start throwing everything in my refrigerator into the trash, I'm going to cry, because that's literally hundreds, if not more, dollars of food. I know it could be worse. We lost power for a couple days. We could have lost our house. People lose their houses in floods and stuff. I get that. Any situation you're in, it could always be worse. But that doesn't mean that your situation doesn't freaking matter. Everyone's tough situations matter. Oh my god, I'm just so pissed. So I'm gonna finish my food, run into Meijer, get home. Adri texted me from my mom's phone saying, Mom, if you want to come swimming, you can, but it's too hot for Jackson. It's 90 some degrees. He can't just sit in his little seat outside in the heat. So that means I don't go. And Allie doesn't get to go. I don't know. I probably wouldn't even have fun anyways, knowing I have so much to try and figure out in so little time. So, I'm gonna try and get back to eating healthier. And get off this fast food kick. I'm gonna try and stay positive. 7 weeks. School starts in the end of August, so it'll be during the summer, during the beginning of school starting, with a couple-month-old baby. He's not even 3 months old. It's like a way to give us I get why they're doing it, but 7 weeks, I mean, come on. There were a couple pieces of furniture that were there when we moved in. So you guys just like, oh, that hutch that's in my front hallway that has like my candles and stuff right when you walk in the front door. She's like, are you using this or can I go ahead and take it? I said, well, it's got stuff in it. I said, it's got stuff on top of it, like my candles, the baby's car seat sits up there. She says, well, I'm not going to take it today, but here in the next couple days, I'll come back and get that. It's like, awesome. Just do everything on your freaking schedule. Don't worry about mine. Don't worry about putting me out at all. I'm so pissed, you guys. 7 weeks for a family of 5 with a couple-month-old baby to find a place, get everything packed up, get moved into a new place. 7 weeks. When there's like nothing even, like we can't afford $900 a month for a freaking rental. I told Jason I'm gonna go down to the store, I'm gonna buy a winning lottery ticket, I'm gonna win $150,000. I'm gonna put $100,000 down, keep $50,000 in the bank account, and then we're good. That's all we need. All right, I don't even know if I'm gonna eat this. I might eat this soft taco. I'm gonna turn my phone off because I think I need to turn some air on. And yeah, so literally, like I was saying, I'm gonna be homeless with 3 kids. I'm gonna have to go live, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I can't pack up my whole 4-floor house and put the whole thing in storage. I would need like 12 storage units. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Oh, and like one other thing. The timing on everything is what really has me stressed out because we just spent like $5 grand on a van, or $5,500 on a van. And we spent another over $2,000 on the roof for the garage. And then Jay told me, get anything that's going to make things easier for you for the summer. So like I said, I got my new vacuum that's cordless. It was $250 just because I vacuum every day and the other one's just too big. I mean, we were trying to make things simpler. I got new pots and pans because mine were like flaking apart. They were like $120 on sale. Just all these things that we went and got to get our things situated. I bought more storage bins to get things organized and put in the basement. And then, yeah, awesome that we just dropped like, I don't know, roughly 10 grand on things. And now we have to move. So we don't really have like the funds to just go pay first month rent, last month rent. Anyway, timing sucks on all this stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the store. I said, yeah, Jay can go stay with his parents, but what about me and the kids? We have nowhere to go, nowhere that will fit us. Homeless with 3 kids. I feel like such a great mom. People say, it doesn't matter
where you're at as long as you're together. Well, we won't be together, first of all, and second of all, just a 2-day stay at my mom's, at their grandma's house, to prove that we can't just settle for something that's gonna make us all miserable and just I didn't want to cry. I gotta go in the store. Okay, I'm gonna go so that I don't cry anymore. And I will see you in the next video. Cross your fingers for us, because I've gotta figure something out.